Hello, welcome to the Meowing Madness. Me, Deadcat7, and of course, Wildbill. But, yeah, hey. Casual tonight, just play through some aliens. It's flaming me with a big flamethrower. Kind of annoying.
There's no friendly fire now.
Get away. Alright, let's hit it.
Ain't on boomer difficulty for ice man.
Should be easy, we've got it on casual difficulty, so enjoy the game for the game, you know, a relaxing Monday evening.
Just took a sword, don't need a gun on this thing.
That's pretty cool, you guys got a flamethrower.
Yeah, this is the mini flamethrower. You can have the main one, I think the heavy class. It's like a handheld one, smaller. It's nice and easy for you, right? Aliens.
It is, yeah. Maybe do me a quick favour and check the stream.
Yeah, sounds fine.
Right.
Audio's okay.
Cool.
It's all about your coloured hair, I see.
Yeah.
They call you albino cat.
Oh yeah, one person does. Yeah, apparently that's a woman that calls me that, but
That's Minnie.
is it Minnie Rodriguez?
Right? Yeah. So,
How?
I think it is. I've responded to her in a comment saying it's Minnie. I think it is her the way the person reacted.
She's so weird. She must be some sort of crazed lesbian.
It's the woman that you saw.
I mean, she speaks just like she knows all the lingo and everything. So fucking strange.
Weird, yeah. I heard her talk a few times. She used to come on the streams, didn't she? With Hocker.
I heard she did. Yeah.
Remember a few years ago, she used, yeah. Pretty funny when she was arguing with Hocker and Hocker would go off on her.
Apparently, there's some friendlies on this mission. It's pretty cool. Alright.
You don't get friendlies.
Oh, okay. I thought it might have been some sort of search and rescue mission.
Yeah, it is, but they don't like age or anything.
Oh, okay.
Don't really see anyone.
What class is your character? It's pretty cool.
Well, I've not been using my main abilities. I'm a tech. So I'm actually a sentry turrets. I have sentry turrets and I have traps.
Yeah,
like,
turret. I would like.
Not that sort of trap. Electric traps, you know, where I can stun the aliens.
Turret is cool.
Control. And then I have an improved sentry gun, which has better weaponry and also armor. So it's a lot of points. Actually, for the high difficulty levels, this is a good class because it's a bit overpowered.
Yeah, it seems overpowered.
But I don't usually play it, so that's what I think.
He's got a cool sentry gun. I mean, that's very useful.
So that's what people do, like when they're playing, like when they take advantage of the glitches, they just get the aliens to focus on the sentry gun that tanks it, and then they use the electric traps to crowd control. So,
oh shit.
yeah, so the key prompts.
See, we need to play on casual, man. I will just die quickly. Also, because
I'm not even concentrating. It's so easy.
You got to remember, like,
I might just use my handgun. I'm going to use my pistol the rest of the round.
I play. There's a buzz, by the way, in your mic, but I play Nintendo Switch and PlayStation as well. So it's like those bits where you have to press the buttons. They're quite confusing for me.
Said there's a buzz. What do you mean?
There's a slight buzz when you speak. There is sometimes anyway. Yeah, there is this slight buzz. It's not too bad.
What do you think?
It's
what do you
alright.
think that is?
It could be sounds from your. I'm not sure what it is, to be honest.
Yeah, like the fans on my laptop, maybe.
Could be, yeah. I'm not sure.
I've had to put them high because it's it's a hot day. And
Oh yeah.
laptop's running hot. I've got them on max, so I don't know if that's what it is. There's no other background.
To the max.
The background noise in my room.
I got a vulnerability assist drone. What does that mean? Oh, Rick Perry's in the chat.
I can't really hear the buzz. Hopefully it's okay. Oh, Rick Perry. Who's that? I don't know. Woo!
Rick Perry is like
Flair?
he's a reformed Stoic follower. He's quite a funny guy, but he's from England. I think he's in Manchester. And
so it's an actual like.
He's a kind of a
like
transgender woman.
Yeah.
Rick Perry is quite a good looking transgender, I must say.
Oh. Don't know who it is.
Huh? Well, no,
who
yeah,
that is.
you would know. He's from Reformed Stoic. Oh shit.
Friend, isn't it? So I'm surprised that but this person may not like you.
No, Rick Perry likes me. Yeah, we're friends on Instagram. So.
Because if he's like a loyal fan.
No, he's not a loyal fan. He's just a fan, of these people.
Yeah, but I thought because of the way Reformed Stoic bans you, if you're not like really loyal to him, then.
Yeah, well, I haven't seen Rick Perry actually on Reformed Stoics.
Yeah, I don't know.
Recently, anyway. Oh, the bot's doing pretty well. The bot's tanking the damage. Oh, nice. You put the turret down.
Yeah. Should take the damage, maybe I should. Use my normal weapons. It's hurting my finger all the clicking.
Alright, did well.
You just have to keep tap, tap, tap with the side arm. Nice, I've actually taken, surprisingly, quite a bit of damage, so maybe I should play properly.
Oh, look.
Your
My
friend's here.
My prediction was true. Kev TV showed up.
One supporter.
Alright, well, Kev TV, why don't you upload some content? And then, we'll see how good that is, and I'll tell you if that's any good.
Like a love-hate relationship between you and TV.
No, just more like pity. The beta bot is doing really well, man. He plays really well.
Oh, got off grid in here.
Yeah, off grid. What's up, bro?
Go off grid. He's alright. You're on good terms with him. Well, you said Rick, the Rick guy as well.
I wonder how Off Grid's doing with the ladies, because Off Grid does kind of well with ladies. So.
Okay. Nice. Not talked to him for a while. I think you see Off Grid a lot in Ashford's chat.
Yeah. By the way,
watch Ashford.
The way things are going, I may well be handing you over 30 quid at the end of this year.
I told you.
Real shame, man.
For the next 10 years or forever.
You want to do double or quits for next year?
You know, that's why I was like surprised. You know, you actually believe that Dashboard. I said he probably will never go in. So it's not like this year, next year. Never.
Unless you set him on fire.
Some guy was complaining on Hormax's stream. Was it Steve G? I believe his name. He's in the Discord on Dashboard. That Dashboard timed him out on the Discord because he was critiquing Germany.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Dashboard got mad.
Yeah, I mean he talks and talks and talks, but you're right. I mean I haven't seen much in the way of action, and it's like we're coming to mid-year now, so it's like.
Because it was in early 22 or midway 2022. Yeah, I mean I called out as soon as it was. I was one of the guys in the chat who was like critical, and I said no. When at first I was critical of him choosing Germany, and then the reason why I knew it wouldn't happen is because he went on about was it the Shang in America for ages, and that was all just like a big bluff as well. Didn't amount to anything.
Yeah,
you're
right.
That's why I caught on to it quite quickly. You know, if he had history where he had shown he had gone to locations, then I wouldn't have like thought, oh yeah, I thought, well, okay, maybe he'll go because when he said he goes to places, he doesn't. But that's what it's like. It's all talk, isn't it? He has history of saying things and then not following through, so that's why I was skeptical and thought, yeah, it's not going to do it. Also, with like Dashboard, if he's telling the truth about circumstances and that, well, it's not that easy to like travel to Europe, America. It's not like it's not like we're talking about.
So one thing he has done, he's confirmed, he's got his passports sorted out. So he said he has his passport sorted out. So that's
even now. See the flights going up.
Yeah. He has a load of work to do. Flights, accommodation. It's big and it's a lot of money.
Yeah. Germany's not a cheap country.
Nah.
It's very expensive. Someone's going to live in the sticks somewhere.
By the way, I told you my friend came back recently from his Asia trip, right? He's still the same, he had a good time. He's like, yeah, it's like, so did you meet any women out there? And he's like, well, yeah, he met loads of women, but, bar girls.
That can be an issue. I mean,
so he went...
What Asian country did he go to?
He went Thailand, Cambodia, Vietnam, Korea, Japan, and then back to Thailand. And he said the worst was Korea. But he liked everything else. Like Vietnam, he liked... His favourite is like Japan, but he knows he'll never get a... He speaks a little bit of Japanese, and he said actually, surprisingly, it helped him.
The toughest country apparently for Western to get women is Korea. In fact,
he said he did not like Korea at all. They did not treat him well.
Korea women apparently, because I know some people are well travelled like to Asia, like older guy, but they have a lot of experience in Southeast Asia, and they say the hardest country to get women would be Korea. Apparently, it's tougher than Japan even. So.
Yeah. That kind of makes sense actually.
Your friend didn't go to the easiest place
Philippines,
in Southeast Asia. Philippines.
He didn't want to.
If you don't want whores, and if you want a normal girl.
I'm not sure what he wants. He's a bit of a peculiar guy. He's a nice guy though. So, oh look.
A lot of people go to Thailand, but I always think Thailand's the best if you see whores, but I'm not sure because Thailand has this weird culture that where like even in normal relationships it's very transactional, right? Like, and I'm not talking about you got to buy dinner. I'm talking like women expect like an allowance, like per month, right? And of course, a lot of women, and it's like guys are just gonna feel like
He said in Thailand,
especially with foreigners,
the bar girls, yeah, they're really good looking. But he says when you get the bar girls, you not only have to pay the girl, you have to pay the bar as well, which I had no idea.
Oh yeah. They have to pay it's called like a bar fine.
But he said he found a way to get around it. He would meet the girl outside on the street.
Yeah. When their shift finishes, or you can meet them in the club, like afterwards.
Oh, nice.
There's ways around it, yeah.
So if we ever go to Thailand, I'll be looking into stuff like that.
Yeah, there's lots of things like that. But you can meet like a lot of the best looking ones tend to work in places like they're called go-go clubs, which are basically
top bars. Yeah, he said they're really good looking.
Bars, yeah. They're pretty
but
expensive.
they cost money. Yeah.
I was watching some people who are vloggers on YouTube, like when they place at Pattaya, and the prices now, like it's the same as like here, like because it's the simple inflation, right? You've got guys who are like paying them shitloads of money, and also a lot of the prettiest girls are doing OnlyFans. So Thai women are realizing that they were selling poontang far too cheap, and they've it's gone up a lot because sex work in the West, or the UK at least, it's actually got cheaper over time when you account for inflation. But that's not the case in Asia. There's been big increases.
He didn't even smoke weed. Weed is legalized now in Thailand.
Yeah, that's something that's changed in Thailand. There's even rumours that they're going to legalise gambling and casinos soon.
That'll be right up your street.
Yeah, it is, because that's one advantage of the Philippines, that they have casinos. I go there. Casino is really nice when I went to the Philippines.
Rick Perry made some sort of high IQ comment. He said, "I've written an analysis of Alien in relation to the pandemic and reaching further back into the Faustian origins of the West. Basically a rewrite of Frankenstein, the new Prometheus." Jesus, that sounds pretty fucking high IQ. I'd be interested in seeing a film or a vlog about that,
Yeah, sure.
I quite like Aliens as far as the films go.
Yeah, the old film.
I even like the new
ones.
ones.
The first 3 movies.
I like the 4th one as well. It was kind of had no plot.
Even though it's meant to be.
I didn't like the 5th one that much, but I liked the 6th one, which is weird because not a lot of people like the 6th one.
Yeah, 5th and 6th. Yeah, not too keen.
Off-Grid.
4, yeah.
Yeah, they were really good.
I
The
think
3rd one
that's
was
just
good.
because the time that the films were produced in, because movies had a different feel when they were made in the 80s and 90s, right? So even if they were a bad movie, because they were made in the spirit of the times, I prefer it, because all know the times we live in now, and all the wokeism and all the stuff and whatever. That wasn't around so much when movies were made in those days. That's why it's hard for me to really enjoy any sort of movies. I don't watch movies. I can't even remember the last time I watched one. I don't watch any mainstream stuff. If it's the only guilty thing that I hold my hands up to is like sport, football. So it's gone to shit, wrestling. Wrestling's awful now compared to what it used to be.
I was listening to this fucking awesome wrestling theme tune, which I had no idea it was a wrestling theme tune, but it was really awesome. It was, do you know the band Motorhead?
Yeah.
He did the theme tune for a Triple H, I think, and it was called The Game.
It's called The Game. Yeah.
Can you sing it?
Me?
I can.
I can't sing.
He goes, "It's time to play the game."
Yeah.
Do you remember it? Yeah. It's such a good song. I was like, fucking. I heard it on Kerrang radio, and I was like, fucking hell, this is like one of the best Motorhead songs I've ever actually heard.
Yeah, green light. He drinks his water bottle, and then he goes up and spits it out, sprays it. It's entrance move.
It's time to play the game. So it's a really good fucking song, man.
Good song, yeah.
Yeah, R.I.P. Lemmy from Motorhead. Birmingham Legends.
I like the it's Motorhead, right? Ace of Spades.
Yeah, well that's the famous song, yeah. They had some good songs, for sure.
That song?
Yeah, of course, yeah, well that's the most
Ace of
famous
Spades.
song.
The
Yeah,
Ace
of course I
Spades.
know it, yeah. Don't forget the Joker.
You used to like Soundgarden?
Yeah, I like all those rock bands.
Like Black Hole Sun. We called there's any Zoomers here, we called Boomers, right? But it's not. Old now, right? Don't listen to any modern mainstream music. We wouldn't even know
Right.
a lot of bands.
There's a band called Bring Me the Horizon that sold out a big festival in England. But,
Never heard
yeah.
of it. I'm so out of touch, like, you know, if you go
Well,
towards
you told me you like more electro music.
yeah, but it's not mainstream stuff. It's not stuff that kind
Yeah.
of, you know, like a lot of people. It's only stuff that kind of seems to get shown on YouTube, right? Like you can find like I just like there's some YouTube channels that great music, and then I just listen to that.
Let's read some of the comments.
Yeah, 'cause
So,
I can't see it.
Off-Grid says, my bad, I was talking to a co-worker, I heard you. Not doing too well with the ladies out here, but there aren't many. I might have better luck if I went out, but I don't. Oh, Rick Perry put
Of
up
course.
her Instagram. So yeah, you guys can follow Rick Perry. I mean, Rick Perry is actually surprisingly easy on the eye.
But Rick Perry's obviously not the person who's commenting, right? Because I don't even know who Rick Perry is. So
Rick Perry is commenting, yeah. Rick,
it's
aka
no, but, yeah. But
Rita,
is that
Rena.
just like a parody?
No, it's not a parody, it's an actual person.
So, did you say what the tranny? Is that what you said?
Well, yeah, she's kind of a tranny.
That's the actual person commenting.
Oh shit, I'm down.
Oh,
Fuck, man. Even on casual, we can't do this mission. It's really fucked up.
I'm okay. It's fine.
I mean, Jesus Christ, man. At least I was gonna read the comments. Oh, fuck.
What's that?
Oh, fuck.
Okay over there.
I'm gonna die.
Failed in this mission before you.
Yeah, I know. On casual, we can't even do
we
it.
only failed because you blew my head off with a shotgun. You killed me.
Wait, there's no friendly fire, is there?
Not on this one, but I'm saying when we played it on the high difficulty, the reason why we failed was because you shot me on the bridge.
Well, we're gonna fail again, I have a feeling.
Well, I'll be
Oh,
fine.
fuck, I died again, but at least I
I'm
managed to.
I'm just chilling on the bridge.
I can't believe we can't even do this mission on casual.
It's fine. I'm just gonna let you die. It's fine.
Well, that's annoying, man. I mean, Jesus.
Fine, no, I'm not gonna. Oh, I got ages to revive you. I thought you'd be dead by now. You get
Nah.
like 2 minutes to revive you. That's ridiculous.
That's fucking brilliant. That's exactly what we need.
It's boring, man. I was
It's
hoping
not
you were gonna
boring.
die. I was
We're
like,
not even gonna do
this
the
is
mission.
Too easy. Can you just die?
Yeah,
It's like,
because you
no,
don't-
no.
You just sit back and you don't.
But
That's
what
not
you're
the
meant
way
to
I
do.
play,
You're not,
man.
It's a shooting game. You're not meant to like engage them in hand-to-hand combat.
Yeah, but I don't really like playing like that. Alright, we should fucking finish.
Maybe
We
you
can do
should
a few
take a
missions.
flame or something. If you like, just run up.
Well, I can't be bothered to change my character now either, so.
Well, not obviously in this mission.
I want to
but
kind
yeah,
of
it
just
takes
rush
like a
through
second.
this game.
But then take a flamer, because then you can just run around.
No, I use a shotgun.
I got a flamer. Only takes a second to change your gun.
Oh, thank God for that.
It was easy. I wasn't even concentrating half the time or looking at the
Good.
screen.
I mean, you shouldn't be concentrating. I mean. Oh yeah, this controller is not fucked up like my other controller was.
Did you like rage smash it or something?
No, it's just.
It was damaged.
It's an official X. It's second hand, but it lasted like a year.
Okay.
Just wear and tear. That's never happened to me before. Yeah, Rick Perry. Check out his Instagram. I think Rick Perry told me he's like in his 40s as well. So like, Jesus Christ, he looks good for a guy in his 40s.
Oh, so Rick Perry's a transgender, right? So,
Yeah.
Okay. So that's your fan, right? But yeah, but hold on, listen. I thought Reformed Stoics against that sort of thing.
Yeah, well, Reformed Stoic didn't know exactly who it was until recently.
Oh.
It's funny.
Hey, Rick Perry, you should go to Hormax.
Yeah, Rick Perry, Hormaxer would be a big fan of yours. Definitely check out Hormax. We've got to get Rick Perry on Hormaxer Street, man. That would be brilliant.
Hormax, I love 69 as well. You know what I mean?
How come you know it's the band Soundgarden?
Sorry?
How come you know the band Soundgarden?
Soundgarden? Well,
They were famous.
I know bands are quite...
Yeah.
Most people have heard of them, right?
I
Like our age,
suppose
old.
so. Yeah, he was famous, the singer. He did a song for James Bond.
Soundgarden was...
he killed
in
himself,
the
but it
90s,
was
right?
kind of just, huh?
Soundgarden. Chris Cornell.
Chris Cornell was his
right?
name. That's correct.
Then he went on to Audio Slave.
Yeah, I'm surprised you know about that stuff. That's kind of hard rock.
No, I mean, I'm not really into music, but I know some of it because that's quite mainstream, and
I don't know.
In
Audio
those
Slave
days,
was. I don't know, man.
it was on like MTV and that back when MTV
Yeah,
used to play
True.
decent music.
I
and
guess it
stuff.
was kind of alternative rock.
Yeah, but I had a little bit more knowledge about what was more mainstream. I guess because I didn't detest it so much, but as the years gone by, and it just became more and more removed from.
Well, it just went under. Well, I'm not sure about that. Yeah, the mainstream changed, sure,
Well,
but
it is because like even stuff like grunge music used to be on TV. Used to be
True.
But you won't get that now. And
No,
rock
no.
music,
Well, you've got to listen.
now it's all rap, hip hop.
Well, you've got to listen to like Kerrang FM. There's only one radio station left. It's Kerrang.
Yeah, but it used to get them on TV. You'd watch them. I remember you.
Oh yeah, you used to get that on MTV. It's true.
Kerrang TV, MTV.
Yeah, there used to be Scuzz as well. I don't know. I don't think
Yeah,
that's still
Scuzz, yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
around.
But that used to be a lot more like mainstream, right? And you even had like the
I
rock
suppose
music.
maybe. Yeah.
It was in the charts, I remember. But now, if you were to look at the
Yeah.
charts, what's best selling?
It's all crappy pop music. Yeah, I mean it's
I
gone
wouldn't like
underground
any
for
of
sure.
the genres of music that are, I never liked pop music. That's one instance I never liked that.
No.
And even though there was like R&B and hip hop, but I never liked R&B when I was younger because like my Thai friend, he liked R&B, right? He was an R&B.
Yeah.
He's R&B done.
Because women like that
So
music.
we'd always have an argument because I'd want to go to the room with like
The techno room.
more like rocky music or
Oh,
the techno
rock.
and dance, and he always wanted to go to the R&B area.
Yeah.
I hate that music. Never like that. That's a good thing about going to Asia if you're in a nightclub, and that is because you don't have to. Because I can't dance, like, I'm not going to dance or anything. But Asians can't dance either, so that's why it's good if you go to an Asian country, because there's very few Asians who can actually dance, the men and the women, like terrible dancers. So you don't have to feel out of place. Whereas, of course, if you're surrounded by a load of blacks or wiggers, then they've all been in their R&B dance classes, etc., trying to break dance. There's you standing like a square.
Okay. Well, shit, it's still.
Right there.
Fuck's sake. Oh, good.
Pretty nice weather today. I went for.
Yeah, there has been.
Pretty good actually. Not as hot or humid as it was the previous few days.
Got him.
There you go, you're getting the hang of it. It's getting too
Well,
easy for you, right?
well, that's no perfect.
Difficulty boost.
It's perfect for the stream. No one's been in the chat, unfortunately. Everyone left.
There you go, see, so you need the hardest difficulty level to concentrate.
No. Oh, what?
Oh, off-grid tends to pop in and out anyway.
He said he was at work. He said he hasn't had that much success with the ladies recently, but he hasn't been going out, so.
I mean, if you're not going out, then it's not like co-work. That's the age-old thing for a lot of problems for people these days. If you're not going out and you can't get co-workers or like, you know, social circles of friends, and what's what you're left with online, and online's not very good for most people, is it? So like, it's gonna be hard. If you're not going out in the real world, then your opportunities to meet new people are going to be limited. You enjoy, you said you enjoyed the video recommended about pearly things, right?
I did enjoy that.
Have you not decided? Have you not decided yet? After everyone seems to keep.
No, I still like, but I've kind of conceded to your
can't
points.
debate, can she? Because it seems
Yeah,
like it's a
she's
leftist,
weak. She's
whether
very
it's a
weak
personal
in her
right.
debating. She's weaker than I
keeps
thought.
destroying her.
But
Like,
but people are still saying
debate.
she's not genuine, which I still think she is genuine in her beliefs, which is why I still respect her.
whether she's genuine or not, she can't debate.
No, her debating was so weak during that.
So bad, right?
It was very bad.
Like, you know, like even if I think even if the argument's on her side, she'll somehow lose it, like because she's just so
she
bad.
messed it up,
like,
man.
yeah. is why I think she doesn't really understand these things. She's just like,
She's going,
you know, like.
but you know what I liked about her, which
Yeah.
you know, Destiny really didn't like. So, you know, H3 was saying, you seem to be saying I feel, you know, like you seem to be going a lot of feelings, like I feel a lot of emotions and stuff. And she said, well, you know, I am a woman. You know, like, Destiny's like, oh, I can't believe she played the woman card. But she does say that as well, so it kind of works for her. So I'm like saying, well, she's admitting to her own womanly weakness, which to me is like kind of cool, you know.
Yeah, but I guess the critique is because then other times she'll shift it and act like she's an authority on the subject when she's not.
Will she?
When
Maybe.
Yeah,
she will,
because
yeah.
otherwise, because the thing is, if she's
True,
just
she does
like
do
an
stuff like that. It's
emotional
true.
airhead, if she's an emotional airhead, then she shouldn't be giving advice. That would be the critique, right? Because you can't have it both ways. You can't be like logical and.
I suppose you have a point, but come on, man, don't hate me for liking her.
I don't know. You need to be pulled out on it because she's like a real like. Well, in my eye, she's a low-cal. Like she's not worth the time. She's not even attractive. So it's like I can't even go. Well, she is hot, so I guess I understand.
Well,
she's ugly, man. I've seen the list. I'm even gonna say as well. She is ugly.
I think. Oh look, wait, what the hell? We're shooting. There's soldiers. What's this? Who are those guys?
Yeah, well, they're
Fuck.
It's,
What the hell? There's no soldiers in Aliens.
yeah, there is. It's androids.
Oh, androids, of course.
Android soldiers.
Oh, they're androids. That makes sense.
Soldiers in number 3. Soldiers in number 4. Right. Well,
Are
near
they?
enough. They're with the corporation, right? The Wayland.
In number 4, well, in number
3,
5.
remember at the end when in the prison they come to collect Ripley, right? But she
Oh,
goes.
really? Are those
goes
androids?
herself. No, they were like borderline soldiers, right?
Oh,
They
okay.
were, remember, they're all dressed up in that super big guns and that. They were almost
fuck.
like military, right? Technically they were military because they were with the corporation, but near enough. So I don't know like enough about the law whether there's actual. Well, it's the Marines, isn't it? So there
Rick
is-
Perry does probably.
But well, yeah. I have not delved into the law or anything beyond moving to country. No, some people can go really into it.
Wait, are the androids
what-
fighting with the aliens? Or...
Yes, they fight each other, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I stupidly killed the android. I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, so probably the aliens are easier anyway, to be honest. Yeah, androids are for enemies because it can be hard to avoid their shots. You're going to take damage on a more regular basis. On this difficulty level, you don't have to care anyway.
This pad I'm using is like really good. It's a new one. I got this like a few months ago. I'm just using it tonight.
Oh, the controller. I thought you
Yeah.
meant a gun on the game.
No,
You're still using the same guns, man.
well, yeah, they're good guns. I powered them up. I
Try something different, man.
I put accessories on them.
At least you put accessories on. So I thought you might want to just try out a different class.
Oh look, more androids. Oh look, they got blast shields. What the fuck are we gonna do?
I can use my abilities if you want. Actually, I'm not. I want to watch them come attack you. Come over here. Lure them all towards you. See how you handle it. A shotgun. Oh damn, the bot helped you through a grenade.
Thank God.
I was hoping he'd hit you over the head with his truncheon.
Yeah, well, it's tough.
It's so easy, I'm getting like trolley force and then it comes like
Synth Forum.
really killed and stuff.
What the fuck?
Run round. They're not even attacking me, I've run. Well, they've seen me.
Oh, the aliens are here. That's fine. Oh shit.
Kev TV said hello to you. It's not conspiracy. Oh no, he wasn't saying hello to you. He was saying hello to Off-Grid. Off-Grid said hello to Kev. So they're on good terms. Where did your hatred for Kev TV start?
It's not hatred, it's fucking pity, man. The guy does nothing except watch streams all day.
Bad. And like you're trying to dox each other and stuff like that. And once people start taking it off the YouTube, then it's like a bit personal. It goes beyond just like banter.
Above and beyond.
I don't know who hates them more, whether it's you or Max. I think you hate more than Max. Max hates him quite badly because he was trolling Max.
You're talking about Dork Maxes.
I'm saying Kev TV, like who hates him? Who hates Kev TV more, you or Max?
I don't hate Kev TV. I fucking pity him.
Dislike. You obviously don't get on here, so I'm saying like who dislikes him more? Because Max really dislikes him.
Hate is kind of a strong one. Yeah, well, Maxer hates Dork Maxes.
You're saying like an SJW, hate is good and it's necessary at times.
And, well, you know, Maxer hates Dork Maxes, and I can understand why.
Hate is necessary, man. I hate some stuff in the world and it's good because it's not necessarily good for me. If I didn't hate it, I wouldn't have such a...
Did you ever know any guys that had love and hate, like, tattooed onto their fingers?
That's the thing. Even if you're like a nicey sort of person, without hate, you could argue there's no love, right? Like they're like the opposites.
Opposites.
The yin yang, right?
Yin yang.
Without pain, there's no pleasure. Without bad, there's no good.
For pleasure. How come there's been no one in the fucking chat, man? We've been neglecting the freaking chat.
Well, there were, but like I say,
they got bored of aliens, I guess.
Bored of the content, as KTV would say. But what's going on? We need to kill someone.
I'm going to delete...
Off-Grid needed to go to work. Kev TV is not exactly stick around that long, and the other one was well.
Maybe they were distracted by Rick Perry.
Maybe
I deleted her link.
Jerk off
or his link.
Photos, I don't know.
I think she uses filters because the photos.
You want to wind
like
Kev TV up? I guess that's what you say, right? That he's into Chinese and that.
I don't know, man.
What the hell are we doing? Need to kill. See it on the motion sensor. Something's glitched. Oh, there it is. It's up there. I think I killed it.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. Oh no. I'm so alive. It's come down. I killed it. Sometimes happens like an alien will get stuck in the vent.
Yeah, that happens in games. Yeah. So the graphics are nice in this game. Oh.
Yeah. Oh, taking some damage there. I took a grenade. On this difficulty level, I can literally stand and take the.
See, this is more like Gears of War now with these soldiers. This is just like Gears of War.
Yeah, the wall hugging, right?
Yeah.
So I imagine the cover system of Gears of War is a lot better than this because it's not.
No, this one's pretty good. Oh look, the aliens are ignoring me. Awesome.
There's a sniper up there as well. You can see the red beam.
The bots look like Star Wars stormtroopers.
Clone troopers, right?
The stormtroopers from Star Wars.
Yeah, or it could be I think they look more like the clone troopers.
Yeah.
Stormtroopers. The uniforms and that, and also they don't have helmets.
Oh, nice.
Like the clone troopers.
Damn, I'm really down on ammo. Jesus, there's a lot of them. Oh no, I'm out of ammo. And I'm down as well, to boot. Come on.
Saves you.
I have one shot left. So I've got to use a pistol.
Yeah, that's your pistol.
Pistol will be nice.
Use your grenades until mentioned.
Yeah, I should do.
There's ammo and stuff up here.
I'm gonna melee him. Electroshock rounds.
Yeah, they buff your rounds up. Slow down the enemies while giving damage over a few seconds.
Sentry gun. I forgot how to use a sentry gun.
Yeah, I don't know what the button, because obviously I'm using keyboard. One of your buttons set
Yeah.
for the items. Place it. This is the last part of the mission. Leave. Watching much YouTube content lately?
Not really. It's been really fucking dry, man.
Yeah, that's why I was like to mention it, because I've been struggling for content. That's why I watched a bit more of like some more Max streams. Like I don't necessarily catch them live, but I might like just check his channel and watch a little bit. I often think that's best anyway, because his stream's quite long, and you can scan through it and then just see if there's like something interesting, and then you can just watch that. Because it's very time consuming to try and watch the whole stream. But other than that, struggling. Yeah, that's why I found that Birdie thing debate with Alex.
That was really good. That I watched Alex playing with fire reaction, and I watched Destiny's reaction, and they were both pretty damn good.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I got stuck. I'm not getting killed.
You're dead.
No, I'm not dead. I just took. You might want to check your back. Guys with the shields. No, I seem to get stuck on the wall, so I couldn't
Oh, yeah.
get away and kick in. Yeah, I just got up. But yeah, it's pretty dry, like I say, YouTube not much.
I watched like Todd's stream, same as usual.
Watch. See, it's been so little content that I even watched a bit of that. I didn't watch all of it. Yeah, that shows you how bad it's
Oh,
gone.
man, that is hilarious.
Normally, I've watched Todd streams in ages, but I tuned into a little bit of it. It did make me laugh the point I did see, because he was saying something about
He was talking to Dashboard in that briefly in that chat.
Yeah, I think he was. Yeah, I think I might have saw that part. But he said one point something that did make me laugh again. He was like, "You wouldn't get with Go, even she's 10 out of 10 if she's had kids." I was like, okay.
What did he say?
He said at one point during the stream, because he's like really against apparent, like the girl, she has to not have kids, so she said even if she was a 10 out of 10, he wouldn't get with like a single mother. And I was like, because he's like, I would never raise another man's kids and stuff like that. It's like, you know, and it's like, okay, fair enough, but again, you know, it's like, alright, so no woman is overweight now.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Even if she's a 10 out of 10, if she's got kids already, then she's off the list, and it's like, you're kind of really restricting your options when you're like that, right? But apparently no woman likes you. But...
Yeah,
oh no,
well,
down! Oh,
you're
that's
down.
karma. See, that's karma.
See, you.
What's that?
See, you're glad we're playing on casual now.
I guess, you know, I can just switch off my thing, right? But yeah, I don't know. This is why, like, you know, like I say, I get a bit like.
I'm about to go down, by the way. No, fuck.
I'll go out. I'll get you up. I'll just. Well, I say I'll get you up, but there's quite.
Jesus, look at this shit. This is
Oh,
serious.
the bot got you up. It's alright. It's just that big one.
Yeah, I used my super move.
Yeah. You probably don't use your abilities enough. That's
No.
one of the things why I'm not.
I play casual.
Yeah, you play so casual, you don't even try out other weapons.
Yeah.
Try different classes on casual. Don't just pick the same class. Different guns.
What else do you need? Assault
abilities.
rifle and shotgun.
Yeah, but no, because it's more fun. You might, if you haven't tried them, you don't know. You might be like, oh wow, this is actually quite fun. Just try it. If you don't like it, you can always go back to that class.
Maybe.
Only on casual. But that's a smart gun. It's a good weapon. You can get the flamer. You said you like the rocket, like the Predator on the shoulder, right? Well, that's in the demolition class.
Suppose so. Anyway, should we quit after this mission, or you want to? Should we react to something? There's literally nothing to react to.
That's the thing. What are you going to react to?
We can react to like Pearl and H3 and Destiny.
I did not really see much of it. I only like watched like the first.
I think we can
Like, a
react to
couple
that
of
one.
points.
There's a little clip of it. I should be able to find it.
Alright, okay, I don't mind. I'd not really seen it because I just a little bit, and I saw, you know, gets destroyed, and I saw a beginning of it, and I thought, well, that's enough for me. And then I just linked it because I knew that you would like to watch it, and I thought, okay.
Yeah, we've only been streaming an
So,
hour.
you know, you're a bit of a Pearl fanboy.
Nah,
You
well,
are a fanboy because you even went to a meetup that
I
not many
did.
people
I did.
went to.
I met Pearl, and no, she was
You're a
great.
proper
Well, yeah.
fanboy.
Wow.
Which is embarrassing because she's like getting slaughtered by everyone on the internet.
Yeah, so she needs someone to in her corner, you
White
know.
knife for her, right?
Yeah, why not?
I don't think you're gonna get anything for White Knight. No, that's the problem.
Well, I'll get fucking entertainment, you know.
You won't get anything from her.
Well, I'll get entertainment, you know. I'll get satisfaction of knowing that, you know, I'm backing up.
It's like the super simps who like to a Twitch streamer. They'll like donate, say like 1,000 or something crazy. And
Well,
then
like
all the streamer does is like, oh, thank you, I love you so much, and that's the most thanks they
What,
get.
like
for it.
Clapham Thor? Oh, by the way, fake Chaz Cell says good evening. Hello, good evening. How are you? We're about to check out this awesome video.
That picture looks. Is that the face? Look at the face.
Yeah, Street Max, I think. Anyway,
Yeah,
should we check it out?
So that must be oh, Alex playing with no one. This is okay. Right, I'm just trying to work out who it might be.
Where are you going? You're running away.
What do you want me to do?
Well, should we check out the video?
Yeah.
Alright.
You said I'm running away. Why does it matter?
I don't know, whatever.
Well, we're in the virtual reality then, watching it in the game.
I'm gonna have to muck about with the sound setting.
Feel bad, but we're busy dead. No, I didn't go. I went. I had enjoyed the weather today. Had a nice walk. Mondays Monday's a terrible day to go to the casino anyway, so no. Beginning of the week is quiet. Best to go as the week goes on. Because that's when the casuals like to go gamble, right? Basically got to do hours opposite to the wage slaves, so
I found it
time off
anyway.
is going to be like Monday, Tuesday. But then you have to go casino at the weekend. No, enjoying the lovely British summertime.
It's a 12-minute video.
That's alright.
Alright, you ready? I'm gonna fix the...
Did you say it's Destiny, right?
It's Destiny reacting, it's pretty good, man.
You like Destiny, right?
I do like Destiny, to be honest. I do quite like it. I think he has good talking. He's definitely a clever dude, so that's why I like him.
Yeah,
Alright.
he's smart, I'll give him that. There's things I don't like about him, but you can't deny he's intelligent. Yeah.
Alright, you ready? Alright, here we go.
So I just think it's important that we push policies that push family.
So how do you push a policy that promotes family? Like, in what way can you force a family to stay together?
Make divorce illegal. Oh my God, say it, Pearl.
Well, I think you first have to get rid of incentives that incentivize like women to leave families.
Yeah.
So
no alimony, no
like,
child support.
You know, for example, child support, alimony. I'm not really a fan of those.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, okay? I also pre-watch the future. I watch the future as well. I do believe in astrology. I do believe in tree leaves, and I can read the future. I do. Even on live content, I pre-watch it. I don't know how I do it. I'm just...
Child support.
He is pretty good at predicting stuff, Destiny. I've got to give it. I'm always impressed with those guys.
If there's a divorce, let's say
actually, I think we should ban divorce too. Yeah, I think that should be banned. Yes.
Okay. Well,
How
that's
does
a
he
little
do
bit
it?
silly. You have to acknowledge that, right?
No.
So banning divorce means that when you decide to get married, you are not allowed by the government to leave your significant other in any situation.
My third eye is open.
Because if you're saying you're not allowed to get divorced, so we're talking about, like, what if the relationship is physically abusive?
Yeah, I think if it's physically... See, this is the problem, though. All right. If it's one-sided physically abusive, okay, fine, divorce. We can allow divorce for those exceptions. But, like, I've even talked to people that work at, like, abuse centers, and they say that the majority of abuse is mutual. So it's not just one side's hitting...
What? It's so easy. This is why the red pill is dying, and it's why it's going to die, okay? Because a lot of these people they're just dumb. They're stupid. Like, rhetorically and optically, it is so easy to just say, yeah, in physically abusive relationships, people should split. Why would you even try to quantify or qualify or provide an exception? Like, well, in some relationships, people are beating each other, right? It's just that's such an easy position to be like, yeah, just bite that bullet. Yeah, it's so stupid.
But when you say something like divorce should be illegal,
yeah,
we got to kind of suss that out, because that's a pretty extreme claim. For example, in 2014, family violence was the cause of 25% of divorces. So I don't think it's fair to characterize that as some kind of, like,
what if they were both being abusive?
Well, but you also have to look at, there's incentive structures in place where there's a lot of false accusations in family court. And a lot of people don't know this, that family court is actually based off, it's not based off of evidence, it's based off of balance of probabilities. And there are incentive programs that you get, like in the UK, you get a free lawyer if you accuse your husband of abuse. And it's less than 10% of cases are actually, like, followed through with the police.
Okay, hold on. She doesn't know anything about anything that she's talking about. Sorry. When she says on the balance of probabilities, not on evidence, that doesn't make any sense. Generally speaking, from what I'm aware of, there might be more. Generally speaking, there's like two ways you can prove something in court. It can either be on a preponderance of evidence, meaning over 50%, right? So like in civil court, this is how we would go. You'd need an over 50%. That's what the case that Trump lost on rape. It was over 50%, okay? Or beyond a shadow of a doubt, which is like 99%, okay? No reasonable person can have a doubt here about a particular thing. For family courts, it's based on a preponderance of evidence. It's based on that 50%, that 51% standard. That doesn't mean no evidence. That doesn't mean somebody just makes a claim and it's believed. That's not how that works. Those probabilities... I hate her. God, I hate her so much. The balance of probabilities that she's talking about here, the probabilities come from evidence provided in court.
Sorry, I don't want to move on quite yet. I want to stick on the topic of not allowing people to divorce. So you're saying that you do want to allow people to divorce. Then you don't really believe that.
No. I would say ban divorce.
Okay, because you just said you would allow an exception in the case of abuse.
I said one-sided abuse exception, sure.
Okay, so how do you prove the one? So then you don't believe in forced divorce? Or I mean you
okay,
ban
fine,
divorce.
fine. Ban divorce except for one-sided abuse.
Okay,
sure.
except for one-sided abuse. And is there going to be a system to kind of how do you prove that the woman or man?
There's
Well,
no way you can enforce
you have to
this.
press charges in criminal court, not family court.
So only if your significant other is tried criminally are you.
You don't press an individual doesn't bring criminal charges to somebody. It would be reported to police, and then the DA would do it. She's doing a whole documentary on this. Why doesn't she know any part of the legal system works? She has no idea. She wants to abolish divorce, which is an incredibly radical position, but she doesn't have any idea how any part of the legal system works. I can't, as an individual, go and bring criminal charges to somebody. Like,
marriage is supposed to be, for better or for worse, in sickness and in health, and for richer or for poorer. It's not supposed to be, when I feel like leaving. And the majority of divorces nowadays, it's just, when the girl just feels like leaving.
That's not true.
Any evidence of that?
Well,
It's just not true.
I've talked to hundreds of women.
That's oh, dude. I'm so glad that her channel is nowhere near as popular. People think her channel is so popular, and it's not. They gamed the shorts algorithm. She got a ton of subs on that. She gets very low. She gets less engagement than me on her long form content. People think her channel's more popular than it is. Don't be too depressed, okay? This channel will not be around for as long as people think it is. God, her takes are so unimaginably uninformed on everything she talks about.
That doesn't prove anything.
And even if you look at when no fault divorce was initiated and
Greg Lurick. Who the hell is Greg Lurick? Greg Lurick. I'm guessing this is you. PWF community. Oh, Playing with Fire. He's a Playing with Fire fan. Chad Like Greg show. Tell me about Greg Lurick and maybe, link me a video to watch or something, and then maybe I will.
Hey guys, Karen here. So according to Greg Lurick, I'm in the worst shape of my
The
life.
fuck?
I'm in the worst shape of
I don't know if Bill was still here. I don't know what's going on. Bill. Earth to Bill. I don't know about this Greg Lurick guy. Seems kind of lame.
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, you're here?
I'm on mute because I was watching the video.
Alright, what did you think so far?
Yeah, what was it?
Well, what did you think of the first half of the video? I guess you were agreeing.
Okay, yeah,
Destiny.
well, I was just saying because I wasn't sure if you were going to play it all. Well, a lot of the points I already previously touched on, and her argument about the divorce, they're catching her out because she made a statement to say, well, yeah, there should be no divorce, but then they're sneakily tripping her up because they're pointing out, well, what about this, and they're slowly making her.
So you're generally agreeing with Destiny.
Yeah, of course, yeah, because even if I disagree or not, say I even agreed with Pearl's side of the argument, she's losing the debate badly because it'll be
She did lose this debate badly.
I think that I don't just make an absolute statement. I think everyone should have to play football. And then someone who doesn't like it will be saying to me, yeah, but football causes this, this, and this. And then I start to say, okay, so certain people don't have to play football. If you have a certain health condition, you have to play. And what they're doing is eventually making me have to say that, okay, only no one has to play football, right? And that's what they're doing here. They're slowly saying, well, what about this? What about this abuse in the match? What about this? And Earl's having to concede her own argument and say, well, actually, okay.
She does. She at least concedes. I don't know. Let's watch the rest of it.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were going to do.
In 1970, I think it was initiated. I mean, one of the number one reasons was financial differences and irreconcilable.
And yeah.
The reason why irreconcilable, I've spent all of 90 minutes researching divorce, okay? And I know the answers to all of these questions. She's supposedly doing a documentary. The reason why irreconcilable divorce is what's written on a lot of things is because when you go to court and you file for divorce, you have to give a reason. And that's just the default reason you give. Oh, irreconcilable differences. Oh, okay. That doesn't mean that there wasn't a good reason for divorce. It doesn't mean that maybe infidelity or some other thing wasn't involved or some huge disagreement. That's just the thing that you write on the paperwork to have the divorce. Irreconcilable differences. What?
Why do you know so much about divorce?
Because I'm getting ready for our case, Mel.
What the man?
But it's like, what, she hasn't spent like even...
His wife is like really hot, by the way. Like, I was impressed by Destiny's wife. I mean, if I had a wife like that, I would probably let her do what she wanted as well, including obviously the open relationship stuff, which if you know about Destiny, obviously you'd know about.
2 seconds reading anything about this, and she wants to abolish divorce.
Abuse of power and the risk for abuse and for people to get stuck in a horrible relationship situation, not just for them, but their kids, right? I mean, obviously, having your kids watch their mother get beat up. And oftentimes it's going to believe...
Or the kids get watching their father get beat up. Like, it goes both ways.
She's such a fucking pick-me.
Yeah, well, she's been on other podcasts as well. Like, did you see her?
Yeah, I saw like a thumbnail on the photos when she's in like.
She's really hot, right?
Hot. And I don't say that often to women. She is quite. At least what I saw, she was quite.
She's really hot, so that's why I think I like. I do say like, well, you can diss Destiny all you want, but I mean, with a wife like that, I mean, the dude mugs, man.
The dude problem is it's the open marriage.
Yeah, that's what they diss him for.
Even if she's really hot, don't forget, guys catch feelings, and a lot of guys aren't comfortable with the fact of like sharing like women sexually with another
but
man.
If you had her and she said to you, okay, you can have me, but you've got to share me from time to time, would you say, okay, let's do it, or would you say no, sorry, I'd rather stay single?
It's like, am I okay with an open relationship?
For her, but for the top tier,
I think it all comes down to if there's love involved, like how strong. If I really felt strongly, I would want more of a monogamous relationship.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I think
sweet.
It would just hurt me.
Yeah.
If there's other men blowing her back doors in.
Oh no, that's messed up, man.
But if it was more casual and it was just sexual, then I probably wouldn't care.
Yeah.
Because I just see it as I'm having my go. Like you see a whore, right? There's other guys fucking her. But you don't get all jealous and all, right? It's only when you catch romantic feelings with someone. So it depends on the nature of the relationship. But the problem is that if the girl's very attractive and she treats you well, it's going to be very hard to not let those feelings develop, right? So even if it's just started out like, yeah, I'm okay with the open relationship, but then you start to maybe fall deeper for her. And then you start to get jealous, and you're like, oh, she's gone out tonight, and you know that means she's probably shacking up with another dude. And then you're no longer okay with it. And the other thing is that, because Destiny loves his studies, right? But studies will show that open relationships don't have a good prognosis normally. They don't. Long distance is the worst, but open relationships don't. It's hard, because normally what happens is, one, the extra partners in the relationship might form a romantic. So what happens is the girl might actually end up getting serious with one of these guys she was just fucking, and then leaves you. And it could happen the other way with the dude, of course. Or jealousy comes into play. Wasn't meant to be at some point, and it causes friction. So but
fair points.
Maybe it works for Destiny because he's bisexual, And I say that
Yeah,
because of
that's
course,
weird. That's the
women
one
always
thing that I
have-
find weird.
Well, women always have more opportunities to get laid. That's what they say. An open relationship, like
But,
you don't want to
yeah.
make your relationships open because the woman's the one who's going to benefit more because she has more
Yeah.
availability for other partners. But if you're bisexual and you have clout like Destiny, that changes the game a bit because Destiny probably can fuck a lot of dudes. So
Time to play
that
the game.
changes the power dynamics, right?
Yeah, big
Because
time.
Destiny is probably having a lot of sex himself, so with other people.
I guess.
So it's,
But I mean, did you
know.
watch? I've watched the full 2-hour video, right? And it seems like his wife really loves him, man. Like his wife's always coming over to him, kissing him, and bringing stuff to him. And it's like, wow, man. Destiny is like fucking. It's clown world. Destiny is peak male attraction in 2023, man. It really
yeah,
is.
yeah. Well, the thing is
Fucking
with Destiny is
ridiculous.
because I mean, he is he's got relative a
he's
decent
got
amount of
big
fame,
clout.
so I guess that commands
Yeah.
respect, right? He's
Uh,
got
big time.
money. He's a millionaire.
Yeah.
He multi-millionaire. He is known a lot. He has a lot of fame.
I mean, he's
been
clearly very
successful in
intelligent.
things.
He's got it covered, man.
Yeah,
he
he is.
fucking.
He's intelligent. I
fucking
don't
smoked it.
agree with a lot of his takes, and I don't like Destiny's. One of Critics' Destiny is that he's quite underhand in debate. So Destiny will never concede on any subject, and he will do like dirty tactics in the debate. Like he will do lots of fallacies. He will like just because he's like a debate bro, so he just has to win the debate. He
Yeah.
could be debating about what's the favourite Smartie colour, and he will be like, fine. He will never concede to the other guy because it technically you could say it's his career, right, reputation, and he's not the only one guilty of this. You'll find that's why like some of these debates can get quite heated because neither side like wants to lose. It's like having two boxers, and you don't want to lose because that hurts your reputation. So the problem is a lot of these guys can be quite disingenuous with the way they argue. Destiny is like that. Like he will swap his position when it suits him. He will, so I don't really like him. He's not that nice a guy, and obviously there's some things about him I don't like. He can be a bit too liberal for me on certain issues, and he is obviously bisexual. He's a bit too much into all that, the gay stuff, and like some of his economic take. Because I've watched some of Destiny streams, so not so much now, but when I used to watch debate streams more, he would be, because he's quite well known, he would always come up. He gets about. That's what I say. He's got connection. It's on the Fresh and Fit podcast. Destiny's latest foray has been not so much into like politics and like the leftist and the right wing politics. It's now pushing more into the manosphere. Like,
It is, yeah, which is great for me. I fucking think it's really good. Should we watch the rest of the video? All right.
You say technically, it's because he knows that's the latest go into for clout.
Yeah, why not? I mean,
No.
keep it interesting.
Let's watch the rest of me too.
Should we watch the rest?
You want to, yeah?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. It's not long, right? Just
It's
play it
it's
through.
about
Don't
another
stop it.
6 minutes more.
All right, just play it through.
Oh my god, I hate her so much.
I acknowledge that. It goes both ways. So both people have a right to, in my opinion, get divorced because the alternative is one of the partners being stuck and like
Do you think that's the
potentially a lethal
majority? Do you think that's the majority of cases
a majority of cases of what? Divorce?
of divorce? Do you think the
25%.
majority of-
25%.
What?
It's 25% based on statistics.
No, but that's not. No, that's not what's in criminal court. It's like less than 10%. It actually.
In criminal court? What? I thought we're talking family law. What does she mean in criminal court?
followed through in criminal court.
Well,
So you
regardless,
can't-
10% is enough, don't you think?
No, I said less than 10% of the abuse cases of the 25%. So that's like
Less than 10% of the abuse cases of the 20. Is she talking about how many accusations wind up in convictions?
Journal
know
of
what that
Family
means.
Violence in 2014 found that approximately 25% of divorces in the United States involve domestic violence.
right, but again, that's because the woman says that she was because they're
Okay,
incentive.
but you're just
programs.
saying stuff. You're just saying stuff. You don't actually know that to be true.
No, I do.
How?
I do. Like, okay, in the UK, there's a law that you get a free lawyer if you
How
get a
does
free
that?
lawyer.
Sorry, but how does that prove that
women?
women are lying about violence?
No,
they get-
because I'm saying that you can't. Okay, you can't prove it unless they go to criminal court because criminal court is based off of evidence, where family court is based off of a balance of probability. So it means it's more
The
like
balance of probabilities is based on evidence. Ethan, can I call in? What do you think the balance of probabilities? Do you think if you go to civil court in the United States, it's not based off of beyond a shadow of a doubt. All you have to do is make an accusation, you automatically win the case? What does she think the balance of probabilities is? What does she think? What does she think the words means? The balance of probabilities. Where do the probabilities come from? Is it the probability that the judge just likes the way you look that day? What is she?
That they did it and didn't do it. It's not innocent until proven guilty.
Right, but they're not.
It is innocent until proven guilty, but it's not a crime. It's not a criminal thing. Well, it's not innocent until proven guilty. I don't even know if that makes sense in civil court. But you're still presumed innocent until the other person wins the case.
Going to jail. It's just to let the abused.
I mean, you can
partner.
call it jail when you have a lifetime of not seeing your children. When the
Oh my God. Okay, it's all right. She's never gonna leave back on our show again. I already know it. I need to do one more red pill show on like divorce. Maybe I should do Rolo in Vegas while I'm down there, because I'm gonna be in Vegas for another show anyway, and just let's have the divorce conversation, because I need to put this shit needs to go to bed once and for all. There is so much stupid fucking shit that people say about this without even having any fucking idea. Like, they don't know, like, I'm not even saying you have to be like a fucking lawyer, but just like the basic shit of like what the legal system is, or like how it works, or what's going on.
Wouldn't you prefer people get married than never get married? Like, I feel like you would be disturbed if like only 5% of couples ever got married.
Mm-hmm. I'd rather people got married and stayed married.
Right, but that wasn't one of the options.
I actually don't see a point in getting married with the way that marriage is today, to be honest.
Yeah, it's just why would you get married? Men are exposed to way too much risk, like blah, 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 blah. I think that Pearl should be locked up and not allowed to give any opinions online until she is married with a kid. Because, like, what is she doing out here as a 26-year-old hardcore rad femme, pursuing her career, not having children, not being with a guy yet? This is like an internationally traveled woman. You should have settled down by now. There's absolutely no reason why she should be wasting her time speaking online, pursuing a career. That's a man's job. Why doesn't she just have a husband, right? Like, I don't know. I feel like the fact that these people even exist, like, is a contradiction to their entire stated belief system.
So let's say that a woman's in a marriage and they have a no fault marriage divorce. So let's say she doesn't want to charge her husband. She just wants to leave amicably, okay? But in your situation, she's forced to charge him legally, to have a police investigation, charge him for domestic violence. Wouldn't that be more damaging to his reputation?
Yep.
Not if he beat the case, because again, it's based off of evidence, but...
Oh, God, Ethan. So if you beat a case, it's not bad for your reputation? Oh, well, in that case, false accusations must not matter at all then, Pearl. As long as you beat the case, who cares, right? Like, she doesn't even believe what she's saying.
I mean, I think that, why would you want an abusive guy walking free? If he's actually abusive, he should go to jail.
Right.
Shouldn't we agree on that?
Right, but it's just not that simple, again, because, like, this is...
I don't even know if Ethan understands. Actually, he should, because he's had a bit of the... because he did his whole DMCA court case or whatever on fair use. Like... Oh, well, if somebody did something bad, shouldn't they obviously go to jail? Like, yes, if only every single court case, if only every single criminal conviction, where the standard is, beyond a shadow of a doubt, just needed one witness to put somebody behind... Okay, what do you think we're lynching black people in the 50s? Okay, listen, that's not how court systems work today.
It's just not that simple, abuse cases, because... and it's not that simple to convict people.
I just don't think that men should be punished without evidence. And I think in family court, it's not based off of evidence. It's based on a balance of probabilities.
I wish Ethan knew that phrase. All of Pearl's arguments rest on her not understanding what a preponderance of evidence is. Like, every single argument Pearl is making is her misunderstanding the difference between a civil and a criminal matter, thinking that civil matters need no evidence to support them. Oh, it's a civil matter. Oh, it's just something that means no evidence. Like...
And so you have a case where men only, like, they're stuck seeing their kid like 3 days a month, when, again, it's not based off of evidence. Like, I've interviewed guys where literally the wife, and I've seen the court documents, it's coming out in my documentary that's coming out in the fall, but the wife was plotting.
She's got to be trolling in bad faith on purpose? No, she's not trolling. And I don't even think she's bad faith. She's just surrounded herself with a ton of people that agree with her. She probably is legitimately hearing sad stories of men that are getting fucked over. Because guess what? There probably are men that have gotten fucked over in civil court. They're probably in family court. I'm sure that has happened. Nobody's going to sit here and say it's perfect, right? There's also a lot of women that get fucked over too, especially not getting child support, especially getting abused, or not getting their even charges levied against the guy because they're the only witness, or because they didn't do it in time, or because it was inconclusive, or blah, blah, blah. Like, yeah, I mean, happens, but like, to say that this is the norm or this is the rule is okay. It's true. What?
I'm not getting anything.
Good, you don't deserve anything.
What?
What?
You really want your wife to not deserve anything?
You know the paper had you signed when we were filling out your green card? There was a prenup and a postnup. You're not getting I leave, okay? Your life is over.
So if I have your
You serve no purpose. You don't mean anything. You should kill yourself. Or in a video game. I'm on YouTube, sorry. Just kidding, I love you.
Steven, your abuse is sick.
Oh, that was entertaining. Yeah, what did you think?
Well, yeah, I mean, Pearl doesn't make good arguments, and I think, I think the reason why she struggles so much in debates, I think it's because, like I said to you, like, she is phony in the sense that she kind of hears stories and she hears cliches of the red pill and, like, watch some content and has a basic understanding, right? And just rehashes talking points that past red pillars have said to death. But she doesn't have an understanding at the philosophical level, right? She doesn't have that logical thinking. So that's why when she's pushed on an issue and someone throws a curveball at her and tries to break down the substance of her argument, she can't explain herself. That's why then she starts to spaz out. Like, her argument doesn't make sense because it's like, you have a textbook, right? Like how you learn. And you've just memorized what that paragraph said. But you don't actually understand the mechanism of the theory you're learning. Mm-hmm. So you don't know. So that's why when someone asks you questions about it, you can repeat what the paragraph said. You've memorized it word for word. But when someone asks you, but what does that actually mean? Can you explain to me, like, the theory? You can't do it because you don't have a deep knowledge of it. All she's done is she's memorized, like, talking points and content and maybe certain statistics that people have said, but then she doesn't have her own logical thinking behind it. She doesn't actually understand the issue from a core root. So, and of course, she can't actually add any new talking points.
She uses a lot of...
just rehashing.
Basically, she uses a lot of personal, emotional bias.
I mean, this is a bit of a critique you could say against women, or that women are less creative things, and women tend to imitate more than be like the groundbreaking viewpoints. I mean, you could say this is quite reminiscent of women in general, right? Because women tend to that's what, even with studying, right? Like, that's why they say, like, when students now, they've changed less from tests, right? To coursework. Now, girls are faring better than boys because girls are quite good at memorizing things and just copying what they've been taught, but they aren't as good at logical thinking, so they can't think of theories from a ground level, and they don't have that intellectual ability at the higher end. And of course, like mathematics and stuff like that, they tend to, on average, be not as good in the abstract, in the STEM subjects as males are. But women are fine when you just want to, like, tell them, memorize this and just copy this, copy these things. And Pearl could be an example of that, where she's copied, rehashed talking points of the red pill. But if you get her in a debate, and this is why I said with you, right, when you asked her those questions, she didn't really go into it. And I said right then, it says she doesn't seem like she's really invested that much. She's just about promoting the
I believe her heart is in the right place, but yeah, her intellect...
Her heart is just about clout. It's just about...
No, I don't believe that. She believes... Like, she says things like... She says things like... if a woman, if the man leaves the woman or something, it's probably the woman's fault. So she really kind of slanders her own sex, her own gender, and it's like, it's fucking, even for me, it's too much at times. Like, fucking hell, Pearl,
but like, but the thing is, there was another video that I saw a little while ago, where it showed that she had previously got a guy done charges against, when it got like her, was it a PE teacher or something? He got him sacked from the job for harassment, typical feminist
for harassment
behavior.
Yeah, but if he did harass her or the girls, like, I don't see anything.
No,
any
I think
with that.
if I remember right, the teacher didn't get any charges against him. Again, it's like, this is why, like,
yeah, but we don't know that story. Like, I possibly could be on her side again for that one, because Only she knows what happened. I mean, if she felt
Yeah, but what I'm saying
enough
is, like, Pearly things will attack other women and say, "Oh, women shouldn't be doing what she did," but she's a hypocrite.
no, she's not a hypocrite because she's not. She said before also. She also has said rapists should get the death penalty, and I possibly may agree with her.
Rape.
But it's a similar that sort of ballpark. You understand, right?
Because what it was that the guy showed interest in her and she weren't interested.
Yeah.
Typical thing.
I've gone to jail for that as well, and it's like I've taken it, you know.
What red pillars are against it because they say it's ridiculous.
Yeah, well, I'm not against that, man. I don't think it's ridiculous. I'm one of those. I guess I'm one of those few guys that kind of understands her.
Red pills are. Yeah, well, but that's more for feminist. But the point is that red pillars are meant to be very much against that. That's what I'm saying. This community, which Pearl is meant to represent,
I don't know, what is the red pill anyway? Like fucking. It's just semantics. Like, what does the red pill even mean?
You're not being a hypocrite, but I'm saying Pearl is because.
I don't think she is. I don't think she is.
She is repping a community.
She's just what lets her down is her intellect, unfortunately, and it's sad to see.
This is why people attack Rolo because Rolo for years said don't get married and that, and then he ends up getting married. It's the same thing. Like you're being a hypocrite because you preach one thing.
Oh no, they're all hypocrites. Like.
This would be like
Destiny called them out.
It's like a pastor, right? Who's against homosexuality, but secretly he's gay. You know, it's the same thing. Like your public persona. It's like a politician, isn't it?
Yeah, it's similar to politicians.
But you're private. But of course, that makes you a phony. That's what it.
No, but it's impossible. But unless they want to be fucking incels forever, there's no way they can hold themselves to that standard. Like Destiny talked about this. It was really good actually because he said, these red pillars may say, they want a young, virgin, low body count girlfriend, but then they look into who these red pill guys are dating. They're all dating fucking Instagram hoes and shit like that, you know. It's just like, it's not a perfect world, Bill, you know.
Fresh and Fit got found out where they were paying girls, right?
Exactly, but for me, I let it go because it's reality. This is the fucking planet Earth we're living on. A clown world, you know. I mean, they have no choice, basically.
Well, this is why the greater critique is to pull back from YouTube because there's too much phoniness. Is to not
But the world is the capitalistic world is based on phoniness. I mean, that's a sad world we live in.
Is that a lot of people know that general society in the mainstream there's a lot of phoniness, right? But then they falsely believe that this corner of the their YouTuber or their community was actually, legit, not phony. That we're different. Everyone else is phony, but we are the real deal. But unfortunately, it's very hard to find anyone who's the real deal. The black pill is that actually most people are phony, and you can't trust really much, hardly anyone. That's the real black pill. There is no one there. Yeah, you're right. Most people are phony.
Well, there's the fucking
YouTube game. They're all trying to get views. They're all trying to build their community. They're all trying to get their shekels. So much phoniness.
What can you do? But what did you?
It's very blackpilling. You can't.
It is, yeah.
It's very blackpilling because we all know that we all kind of got that red pilling moment. I mean, red pilling that we realise that you can't as the blue pill. You can't just trust the mainstream or even your government or your mass media and that. And the movies and Disney's movies, all bullshit, right? And then you get drawn to these sub communities, which could be something. It could be forums online. It could be YouTube. Many different communities in YouTube, right? Red pill, black pill, whatever. And there's other communities, of course. But then you start to think, this is the real truth now. I can believe these people. I'm I'm getting awakened. But then you realise that some of the critique you had for mainstream media and that, and the phoniness and the agendas and the incentives, actually YouTubers, especially the bigger YouTubers, they fall under the same weaknesses, the same problems. And that's a real blackpilling thing because you're who do I trust? Who do I look for the truth or meaning? And it's it becomes very difficult to know what to believe, what not to believe, right? You see what I mean? Because people are okay, don't trust the mainstream, but smaller content producers, you can trust them. But then when you realise that a lot of them are compromised or they're being phonies, it's oh shit, who do I? And that's why some people refuse to see it. Some people are die-hard supporters of certain communities that they will just never, because they've they need someone to follow. And they can't Because it's very hard, isn't it? And obviously, especially as people are more lonely these days, people want to belong to a community or an ideology. That's why I critique, look at some people ideology that they just want to belong to an ideology and then they want to stick to it, because without it, it's part of their identity, and then they're like lost at sea. Like, oh shit, what do I stand for? What do I do? Who do I believe? Who do I turn to? Who do I trust? Because maybe they don't have much family they can talk to, or friends, and that just makes it worse, right? If you don't, because the more, that's why, I try not to get too sucked into online stuff, because it can, when you see, say, all the phoners, and you start to distrust people, and you don't know who to trust, it can do your head in, because it's like, well, it's like, okay, no, it's fine if you just do it as entertainment and you're not that zoomed into it, but a lot of people do get sucked into it, right? And it becomes more serious. Oh, hi, we got someone, a sex addict. Yeah, we know sex addict, right?
Hey man, how's it going?
Hey dude.
Cool guy.
How you doing, man?
Yeah.
I saw sex addict. He's a mod on Todd's channel. He's a mod
Yeah. Maybe I should make him a mod here as well. What do you reckon?
I don't mind. I've always got on with him. It's fine. He's not a troll or nothing.
Alright. Let's have a look.
He's an American, and I know that.
I can't make him a mod.
How you doing, man? How's it been?
Yeah, thanks. Sex Addicts, he commentated on, I met another YouTuber called Rachel Oates.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I think, did you put it on your community
I did,
or something,
yeah.
or short?
Yeah.
She was alright looking.
She's alright, yeah.
She's much better than Pearly Things, I thought.
Well, I suppose a lot of people think she's good looking, yeah. Oh, I can.
Do you look like younger, more cute? That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Hi, sex addict.
Oh, shit.
So what happened there then? Explain that. You didn't explain that.
So, it's no big thing, like, I like to think of myself as this guy that meets all these women and, like, has these awesome times and experiences with them. But actually, I'm more like this kind of weirdo stalker. I've come to realize. I mean,
you're being serious, right?
It's not that. Yeah, I am being serious actually. But Rachel was really nice.
To being a stalker on the stream.
I know, yeah, but you might as well be.
Okay,
yeah.
So, I mean, I don't even know who she is. So she's a YouTuber, right?
Yeah, so she did a talk. She did a few videos on like manosphere stuff, and she's into poetry and stuff. And she. I've been following her for a while, so I'm on her socials and stuff. And she occasionally reads poetry at places. So I just went up to see her. She was nice. She's a nice girl.
So what? She had like a public meetup, like Pearl, or?
Oh no, she just read poetry at some event somewhere.
Oh, okay. So.
Yeah.
Was it like
a sex addict
inviting people to come along, or was it one of those where you just happened to search through her social media stuff and realised she was going to this event and just happened to go along as well?
Yeah, so...
That's what Travis Blackfield did. You remember, like, him with his social...
Yeah, that's what I did, yeah.
You don't go to Islam, do you? Because you remember what Travis Blackfield said? To form a social circle, this is how it's... obviously pretty sad, but it's how drastic he went. That he would create fake accounts on social media and then got to know which like festivals some people were going to, and then would just happen to go along.
Yeah, I mean you could do that. I think that's a valid. He
studied the friends of them and then pretended to know their friends, and that was his in into strangers.
I think that's a valid strategy if you're some young guy. Yeah, absolutely.
But he said it. But he's very time consuming. This is like full on autism.
It's an autistic way approach. But I mean, if you're literally some friendless fucking shut-in, it can be a winning strategy. Yeah, for sure.
It reminds me of that movie, what is it? It's the one with Robin Williams.
Single white female.
No, it's
Robin Williams.
Something with the photo. Remember, he's working in the photo shop. Robin Williams is the old guy, right?
Okay, I haven't seen that.
I'll Google it.
By the way, what did you think of that last bit of the clip where he's talking to his wife?
1 Hour Photo, it's called, sorry.
I haven't seen that film, Robin.
You should. It's good.
Okay.
It's actually, Coach Blackpill, the YouTuber, because he did content on it, he said a lot of these like a lot of the incel men will turn into this guy.
Okay.
Because he's like, well, he's elderly. I don't know how old he's meant to be in the movie. Maybe like late 40s, early 50s, and he's just completely alone, no friends, no family. It's an old movie now, 2002 movie. So yeah, you should watch it. It's decent.
I think there are a few films like that. Single White Female is another one. There's You, that TV show You. That's all about that. It's a Netflix
Yeah, I'm not
show.
familiar with those.
Yeah, it was alright.
I'm saying I should watch Taxi Driver. I mean, it's a crime that I've not seen.
Jesus Christ, that's fucking brilliant.
Yeah,
that is a brilliant film.
elements of it. Yeah.
Yeah. So the last bit of the clip where his wife comes in, what did you think?
Sorry, what are you referring? Sorry.
You know the last bit of the Destiny clip. I don't know if you were watching.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, yeah, she's hot. You know, you can see her face there, but she has a pretty face as well. Yeah, I saw, like I said, a thumbnail. I don't know if it's from her videos. It's just, you know how
she's pretty. She's a very pretty girl.
And she looked really hot with what she was wearing and stuff. No, she's good looking. Is she a model? I think.
Maybe, but what I mean is they seem to have this. They seem to have a nice relation, a pleasant relation.
I mean,
it's
you don't
admirable.
know how much is just for show in the street.
Well, yeah, you don't know, but
like,
I mean, you can make a guess.
But yeah, if it's the same,
an
sure.
estimate.
I mean, put it this way: because of Destiny, who he is, because of his household like name in the E-fame world, right?
Yeah.
And he has legit money. Yeah, he's gonna have more sway than just a normal average dude.
Joe
Of
Schmo.
course, right? He can sort of hold his own more than a normal guy, sure. But Destiny said himself though, because I know, was it the content producer you recommended, was it Rehab Room?
Yeah.
He had a short of Destiny where he was critiquing Destiny, because Destiny was kind of pushing more like Oofy Doofy or something. Well, Destiny said along the line when he was on the Fresh and Fit show that a guy who's like, I can't remember exactly what he said, but it's like if a guy's like 5 or 6, you know, like good looking, but he I don't know if he said it was an unattractive guy or he said 5 or 6, I can't remember. But it was something like a lesser attractive man, if he puts the work in, puts in a lot of work, he compared to like a guy who's like an 8 or a 9, but just will only take what comes along and is just doing his own thing, like concentrating on work and stuff, then the guy who's actively putting himself out there, even though he's lesser attractive, will get, you know, more sex.
Yeah.
And obviously,
true.
like, you know, Rehab Room's like, he didn't like that because, you know, it's obviously a lookism guy. Thinks that
he is a
doesn't
lookism
matter,
guy,
it just
yeah,
looks. But, you know, because Destiny, again, he doesn't believe in looksism, you know, so he would, like, critique that. Because he says it like himself, you know, like, you know, he's not like a model and
True,
he's
very average looking.
But it's just, it's what you have going on in your life. And it's the fact if you're putting yourself out there, he says to be sociable, like, if you're not putting yourself out there, it's not going to magically just turn up at your door, which, you know, is true.
Very true.
Like, if you're like a handsome dude, a model, but you're shut in and you live like what do they say in Japan? Was it what's the shuttons called?
Hikikomori.
Yeah, if you live like that and you just never put yourself out there, you're kind of like wasting your looks. You're never really going to take advantage of it. So you do need to sometimes get out there.
Yeah.
I think everyone these days is guilty of being on the internet too much.
I guess.
Yeah,
well,
I think so.
I guess I'll be winding down the stream then, because not much. I want to keep it kind of short tonight anyway.
Yeah, it's fine.
All right.
Yeah, it's what was that, 1:30 now?
Yeah, well, I guess some people were interested in that. We haven't streamed in like months, by the way, so this is kind of a comeback stream, but...
I think it's about... Yeah, that's
Casual
why
gaming.
I thought it'd be a good idea just... catch up. But like I say, there isn't much...
No, it's true. It's everyone's been enjoying their summer, I guess.
And content for a lot of, like, you know, bigger channels that they seem to be running out. And even you hear Destiny there in that video towards the end, he said he wants one more debate video.
Yeah, I would love to see that.
So
I would love to see he wants to debate Rolo on divorce laws and shit like that. I mean, I'd definitely watch that. I think Destiny is fucking a great addition to the manosphere. I really do.
Sorry?
I think Destiny is a great addition to the manosphere. I think, you know, he's great to watch.
Yeah, I
he's
would
great
agree
to
with
listen
that. I mean, I don't necessarily like Destiny or agree, but I agree he's like a wild card. He's a different, like, talking point.
Definitely,
He
like,
does shape
refreshing
things
to listen
out, yeah.
to.
I do agree with him on some things. It's not like I always disagree, but there is a fair amount of things I do disagree with him on. But and there's no denying he is a good debater and he's intelligent. But
For sure.
was going to say, yeah, the fact that he has already talked with Rodo before, so I saw part of that.
I'll have to catch up on that one.
Yeah, it got quite fiery. Rolo was
really?
mad at one point.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, there was 2 debates.
I quite like
The first
Rolo as
one-
well, so.
The first one, which is actually probably the better one because it was the first time I talked. Rodo wasn't in because Destiny and you know Sneeko is right.
Yeah, I know Sneeko, yeah.
Yeah. So it's Destiny and Sneeko. They were in the Fresh and Fit studio. So yeah, it was like Myron and I can't remember the other guy's name, but you know the 2 black guys normally host it.
Yeah.
So they were there, and then Rodo calls in, and he calls in for about an hour or an hour and a half, and it gets quite heated.
Oh,
Like
really?
Rodo's getting mad, calling them names. Yeah.
Okay.
And they are debating about marriage and Rodo's philosophy. Then they're critiquing it and they're having a back and forth. Then they have a second one, which is like a long video. It's like, you know, because their video's quite long, like 3-4 hours. And now Rodo's actually gone to the studio. And Rodo brought along this other guy, I can't remember his name, but it's some other guy, Red Pill Guru. And then they've had a 2-on-2, Sneeko, Destiny, and then Rodo and this other guy. That was a lot more. I didn't watch all of it. I watched like an hour of it. That was more, much more friendlier. It wasn't as, didn't get as heated as the first time. So I actually think when they first talked, it was better. Probably because they were in person. You know how it is, like people can actually like calm down a bit when they're talking in person. And maybe had aired out some of their differences by them. But they did have a long debate about the viewpoints and the back and forth. So if you did want to see that, they've already done it. Already done it twice.
I may check
So
it out.
I don't know if he's going to talk to Rodo. But what I was bringing up the point was is that even someone Destiny, if he feels like he's almost said everything that has to say, and he's going to move on from the Red Pill, so he may not be in the Manosphere too much longer. I doubt he would bother to start going into the Black Pill because, to be honest, it's not big enough.
No, well, there's no
I don't think
reason
it's
for
big
him.
enough.
I mean, why would he? Like his
Well,
life.
you do it for if the Black Pill was big enough.
Yeah, but no, but I mean, the Black Pill is almost synonymous with depression or some. There's no reason for him to do that.
Yeah, but Destiny has had debates about depression and mental health.
Has he?
Before, so yeah, he has. There was one
That's weird.
because it got recommended. I didn't watch all of it, but there's a mental health channel. It's quite a big channel that talks about mental health a lot, and they've also talked about like manosphere stuff. I can't remember. I think it's like an Indian who does it or something. But he had a debate with Destiny about psychological issues, depression, and stuff like that. I didn't watch all of it because again, it's a long view.
I suppose he could comment on it. He could like briefly touch upon it, but I mean, that's it. Like
Sorry?
he could briefly comment on it, I guess. But
well, he may have already have at
Yeah.
times, like because people like his views and that, and because I'm pretty sure he's against the whole. He's commented on the looks and things, so that's nonsense.
yeah,
So I think he just would think it's rubbish. Remember, like Volsh.
Yeah.
Volsh is different to Destiny, but he's another like talking head, you know, debate guy, and he's another one that he kind of. Well, I think he destroyed like Wee Waffles. Like,
Okay.
he didn't. And Destiny would be the same. He wouldn't. He doesn't agree to like that sort of level of genetic determinism when it comes to looks. He would be against the Black Pill. I think he has said some things about Black Pill, but just the problem is that unless he debates like Wee Waffles, I don't think there's anyone like big enough, like worth his time. If you get what I'm saying, right? Like, because a lot of these red pillars he's talking with, like Purdy things and that, she may be running that, but she's got a lot of YouTube clout, like decent sized channel, a lot of followers, and obviously Rado Tomasi, he still has, believe it or not, still has a decent amount of followers. Oh, you got someone in your chat, Chicken Dinner.
yeah. Don't know
Doesn't
who
like Kev TV either.
No one likes Kev TV. So it's
Well,
I don't
Off-Grid didn't mind him. He said hello to him.
He said hello to him, doesn't mean he likes him. Alright, well, hey Chicken Dinner, but you've come at the end, unfortunately, because this stream is about to end. But we may be streaming again as soon as tomorrow. Maybe.
Yeah, okay.
It's possible. For sure. So that is that. Streaming for 1 hour 45 minutes, and I'm about to end it. So hope you guys enjoyed stream, and catch you all
Next
soon.
time.
Hey, look. Just as I was about to press cancel, they commented. I like my favourite in the world. Well, if you wanna, I'll keep it going. If you wanna comment on anything else, or you want us to react to anything or anything.
Rick Perry's back.
Yeah, Rick Perry. Like, how has Reformed Stoic been? I just gave up on the guy. I mean, it just seems boring as ever. But
I've not watched him in a long time.
same old as far as that guy goes. I still don't know what the end game is for that guy. Like, just wake up one day, like, do something awful. Maybe I don't know. I don't want to make assumptions on that. But I don't know. Get some sort
Is
of.
he on a Fed post?
Nah, yeah. Maybe he'll get some sort. He'll wake up. He'll get some sort of normie job. He'll be like, "Fuck, I wasted like 5 years. Oh well, time to start again or something. I don't know." Anyway,
Well,
no
you
one's.
always got to wonder, someone like Reformed Stoic, like, what's he
He's
doing
good.
for money?
Bullshit.
Like,
He's good. I did catch his stream briefly. It's same old bullshit. It's like, I never got any girls in college, dude. I never got any girls when I was younger. It's like the same thing over and over again.
It's like
Oh.
post-traumatic stress
is.
syndrome. Isn't
Seriously,
it?
though,
I
but
don't
it's
know
like-
this other syndrome where you keep repeating yourself. Like, you can't.
Just
Yeah.
the guy needs drastic. The guy needs to go on holiday or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah, he's another one of your rivals, isn't he? Reformed Stoic, Kev TV, Reformed Stoic, Reformed Stoic. Who else? Who were like
Yeah.
your bad books? Can't think who else. You did have a fight with Wiggy before, but you made up. Wigsail.
He's gone.
He's not around anymore, is he? He's
I
gone,
heard
isn't he?
he's dating an Asian girl apparently.
Oh yeah, because it don't surprise me. He was like talking to a lot of
Mm.
Filipinos.
Okay.
He was taking
good for
the
him. No hard feelings. Let's debate.
Yeah.
It looks like our friend Kev TV wants to call back in.
debate. He should.
Well, fucking
That was funny last time.
if he really wants to debate, whatever.
I'll be the moderator.
Is that him? No, that's not him. Oh, here he is. I'll send you a message on Discord. You know,
We'll see.
I can chill for another like 10 or 20 minutes, I suppose.
Yeah, you'd have to. It's getting a bit late. I just got a channel. Kev TV is over. New channel link. Why have you done a new channel, Kev? What's wrong with this one? Or is he trolling? Is it the same channel?
I think he's trolling because well, he's not answering, so debate about what anyway?
I imagine he's gonna complain because he always says you're trying to dox him. I think that's his main gripe. Whether it's true or not.
Yeah, his main gripe. Guess we could just sit here in silence, you know. Talk about the
His
hot
new
weather.
channel, sorry, his new channel is Seek Days. He's got another channel. I've just gone on the channel. Wow, he's like talking about lizard men, I think.
Yeah, just boring,
Some
just
pretty
fucking.
scary thumbnails, man.
I said it last time and I say it again. Serious dork maxing, man. Just when you think of dork maxing, you think of Kev TV. Sad, in a way.
Is it Nephilins?
Nephilim.
Trying to see what he's got on the channel here. I don't know. I don't know what this is.
Oh look. Okay, he wants to chat, Bill. I'm gonna add him to the call. Hopefully.
Yeah, why not? Why not?
Let's call in. How's it going? You there? Maybe. Yeah, what's going on?
What's going on?
How you doing?
Are you trying to dox me, bitch?
No, I already told you before. I don't need to dox you because
What?
I already know enough about you, so there's no need to dox
I
you.
don't care. There's no information about me.
So I know you're from
Denmark.
but
Yeah.
I believe you're an immigrant. You're not You're not Danish by officiality. You know, you're 24-year-old. You know, Christian, but you've never had a girlfriend, and that's all I need to know. You know, that is your portrait. You know, and I myself think it's quite a sad portrait. But I mean, you may hold your head up high. And believe, you know, you're gonna make it one day.
Of course. You are a fat guy.
I'm fat, right?
Manosphere.
Yeah.
All day. So,
Yeah.
is that your thing or what? Is that what you are doing with your life?
I can't hear you clearly. You gotta speak a bit louder or move closer to the microphone.
You were talking about the manosphere all day. Is that you all day?
It's not all day. It's like literally the first time I streamed in 1 month. So it's like.
What do you do with the rest of your time? Dox me or what?
No, I just like, you know, I think about making money. I help my family, you know. I date women, you know. Meet up with friends, you know. Go to events. Exercise, you know. Eat healthy. You know, the stuff.
I don't believe that.
Well, you should believe it because it's what normal guys do, you know.
Well,
Yeah, I may enjoy an adult film from time to time, you know. Just
yeah, and
normal. Yeah.
Oscar was explaining earlier, he was taking trips. He recently went to, say, Amsterdam, right?
Yeah.
So maybe, because he's been touring around Europe, you could go to Denmark and perhaps KevTV could
Maybe I could go to Denmark and
I'm
mug.
going to Sweden in 5 days.
Or Sweden.
Why?
Go to
I
Gothenburg.
guess the neat bucks are better in Sweden than Denmark, huh?
I'm just on holiday.
Oh yeah. Are you probably seeing your other cousin Abdul or whatever his name is? He's living in Stockholm.
I showed myself on my channel. I'm white. I'm not.
You seriously don't sound white though. Are you sure?
Well,
Are you sure
I
you're
have
white?
an accent because it's not my native language, you know.
Okay. Well, great, fantastic.
Scandinavians do have a weird accent, I must say that when they talk English, it does sound. I feel like it's like Norwegians, they have like a weird accent as well.
Great, you know.
What else do I have to say?
Yeah, there's nothing more to say. You've said your piece. You're as interesting as always. You know.
Yeah, very interesting.
Yeah, you're such an interesting speaker. I'm so privileged to have you on my show. But what about?
Yeah, but it's KevTV is Icecat or me? Are we lizard people?
You might be fit.
Is Ice Cat a lizard person? Should I be worried?
I don't know.
Is Reformed Stoic a lizard person? He could be. Oh wow. I thought he was like your best friend.
Not funny.
I can't hear. Your voice is too quiet. Anyway, that was about as interesting as I thought it would be, and I think on that note, I'm gonna.
The stream sucked.
Alright. Well, I thought it was good. What about you? Why don't you stream, and then I'll come on your show?
I have streamed.
Have you? Who have you talked to? Who did you speak to?
Just
Someone in the chat, chicken dinners, but Todd is a lizard person. Oh, he could be.
Look, before we leave, let's get down to the real issue here.
Alright.
You're gonna be 25 soon, aren't you?
No, not soon. No.
But you're gonna be 25. You know, time is ticking. You know.
Yeah.
No girlfriend ever. Like, what's the end game? You know, what steps have you taken to ensure that you don't, you know, become some sort of old cell loser? What will you do?
I go to Jehovah's Witness meetings.
Okay.
Sometimes.
So you're talking to women.
Am I talking to women? Not
Yeah.
really, no.
Well, I can't hear you. You're so poor living on neat bugs that your microphone is.
Yeah, shit.
I can't even have a conversation, to be honest. So.
Alright.
I mean, I tell you what I'll do.
Right, enjoy your evening, okay?
Yeah, great. Thanks for calling in. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, that was that. He's gone.
There you go.
On that note, I also am going to go.
Yeah, it's getting late. Alright.
But yeah, that was Kev TV. Like, let's all check out him. What's his channel called? Seek Days or whatever.
Well, he's actually still got his channel, Kev TV.
Kev
but I think
TV,
he's
so let's everyone
Seek Days
check out
511.
his channel. You know, he's dissing my stream, saying my stream sucked. He obviously makes brilliant content. So let's check it out. And, you know, we can see how good his content is.
See you chicken dinner.
Yeah, see ya.